Hello, this is Fred in France for MetalOps TV and metalops.com, a French website. You can subscribe to the channel, it's totally free. And I have the great honor to have another member of the band Beyond the Black. Please, because sometimes some people say, oh, it's a fake, it's not true, it's not the real one. Please, what's your name and what do you do in the German band Beyond the Black, please?
I'm Jennifer, and I'm the lead vocalist of Beyond the Black. We're a symphonic metal band, and we have a new album for you guys.
Yeah, it's called Break the Silence, and it's gonna break the charts. Album of the month, probably in January 2026. So it's gonna release the 9th of January on Nuclear Blast. It's your 6th studio album, a lot of career. So it's called Break the Silence. Quick questions. Is it true you were in Japan for holidays?
Yeah, I've been there for 3 weeks.
Okay.
And it's been amazing. I love that country. I've been there once before, I think like 10 days.
Yeah.
And that was not enough.
Okay, but personal vacation because you were not on tour with Beyond the Black.
No, it was personal because I wanted to see the country. But you normally don't do that 3 weeks. So that was very special for me.
Yeah. Okay. But there was an earthquake, a small earthquake recently, and they were afraid for a tsunami in the north of Japan 2 weeks ago.
I heard about it.
Yeah,
that's scary.
But not a lot of accidents. In fact, finally, okay, it makes my transition because there is a song on the new album. So many songs. We are going to speak about your life, your performance, so many things. But congratulations first, you have an amazing voice. And I wanted to know if it's true. You speak French a bit, maybe because you live in the west part of Germany, near the frontier of France. You can say French words.
Yeah, I should talk more French.
Okay, bonjour.
But bonjour, and that's what I know.
Okay.
A little bit more, and I can understand more than I can speak.
Okay. You didn't study French at school? You didn't study French at school?
I had like French before I learned English in school. So because we are closer to France, but still it's a difficult language, I would say.
Because the band was born in 2014 for the story, and in Sankt Wendel, it's in the land of Saar, in the west part of Germany.
It's Saarland.
Saarland. Yeah. Okay, I'm not totally wrong. Okay, and I want I'm come back to the album, Break the Silence, and that's why I asked you about your vacations, your holidays over there in Japan, because there is one song called Can You Hear Me, with the singer Asami from LOVEBITES, Japan.
Japan. Asami.
Yeah. And can you tell me more about this relation?
It is like, okay, I have to start like this.
Yeah.
This album is about communication, you know?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about the title. Yeah.
Yeah, and since this whole story was meant to be something that is more connecting us again and not disconnecting us. So we wanted to have some more languages on the album, more cultures on the album, to really, if you're talking about communication, to really have the possibility to really talk with everyone.
Universality.
Sorry?
Universality.
Yes. And since I'm in love with Japan, I said, I want to have one song with Japanese.
Okay.
And I would have sang it myself, but since we had the opportunity to do that together with LOVEBITES, and they're amazing, it was great to do that together.
Okay. It could be also Baby Metal, also Baby Metal,
Yeah,
another Japanese. But you
gonna
choose
say
Love Bites and Asami singer. And the music video, tell me more about the manga. It's a manga, the music
that.
video of the song. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's an anime,
Mm,
and I'm
very
a big
nice.
fan as well of
Uh,
animes, of course, and that's
Aya,
why we
Aya,
said, okay, since the beginning, we wanted to have something animated there, and we wanted to tell the whole story from the beginning, since we created something that is
mm,
like from the first music video till the last, it's one whole story, like one whole movie, kind
yeah,
of.
yeah, yeah.
We wanted to tell the same thing from a different point of view in an animated way.
That's why we can see two policemen or two militaries and a real in other music videos of Ravens or Rising Eye. Yeah, the
Yeah.
story it's very worked. It's passionating. Okay.
Yeah, you can also see the Raven pendant that we created for it and my outfit that I created for it and all
Yeah,
that stuff that is
yeah, the
still
symbol.
and
Yeah, yeah,
we put everything into that
yeah.
anime.
But Break the Silence, is it connected to the previous album, very successful album, eponym album Beyond the Black, released in 2023, or not directly?
Not
No.
directly. No,
Okay.
no.
Different things. Okay. Alors, so how do you work with Chris? You wrote the lyrics, or you have already you are able to compose music. You have synthesizers, or you can play guitar, or you are focused on your lyrics, and Chris brings some ideas, some hooks, some riffs, some lyrics, some melodies. How do you work?
We're writing everything together.
Okay.
I'm playing piano since I'm 5 years old. So,
Okay.
and I also play guitar and some other instruments. So
Okay.
I'm overall trying to do something with it. But I have to say that I'm more basically on piano since it's my first instrument.
Mm.
And Chris is doing the guitar. He's much better than me. So,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
kind of a good team to
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
all the different styles together.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have seen in the other interview online. I will put in the description the other interview, and at the end of this in the video interview, the interview of Chris, and you can see all his guitars behind him. Yeah, yeah. But on stage, it's rare you play piano. Maybe in the acoustic show, more intimate, more small show. But you start the show with a piano, if I'm right. But there is an acoustic live show on YouTube. But in general, on stage on Wacken, you don't play piano.
I did
Yeah.
once, and
Okay.
that piano was burning as well.
Ah,
So you can
ok-
check this out. I think
okay.
it was 2015 or
2019
16,
ou
16 maybe.
2016. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. In Wacken.
Um,
In Wacken.
in Wacken,
But you
with a
but
big piano.
you play so many times in Wacken. But you are
Yeah, yeah,
a
yeah.
young band. Enfin, 2019, I saw the show. 2023, and this previous year, 2025.
Yeah, we did our
Wow.
first show at Wacken, first ever Beyond the Black show, so 2014. And that we have a special connection to them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So it's like our second home somehow. And this year,
yeah.
as you said, we've been at Wacken Holy
This,
Night.
yeah,
So we had some acoustic stuff there,
yeah,
playing in the church, and that was
yeah.
something special for us too.
Yeah, and in France, have you already played live in big festivals, Hellfest, Motoculture? I don't
We played
many.
Hellfest this
Well,
year.
yeah, 2025. Okay, yeah, maybe with a symphonic day, metal day with other Vision of Atlantis, Charlotte Wessels, maybe.
Yeah, no.
No,
Have they been there? They have been there. Yeah, we've
yeah,
met them backstage, right? Yeah.
okay, because
But
it was,
Hellfest was
yeah,
incredible. These people are crazy. It was so hot out there. The weather was crazy, and the
yeah,
people
yeah,
were
yeah.
jumping and running and having a good time, and that was really great.
It's different from the crowd in Wacken Open Air.
Yes, yes.
That's
Because also in Wacken you most of the time have mud or something, so they cannot run. No, no, that was a joke. But yeah, it's a different kind of crowd. But of course, the crowd in Wacken is also our
yeah,
family somehow,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
since we are there like all the time.
Okay,
But yeah, we had the dream to play Hellfest once, and
yeah.
that was the first time for us this year.
Okay, good. And come to another big festival in France, the second one. It's called Motoculture Festival. We are waiting for you. You
Hmm.
have to play to it in it. Motoculture in Britain at the West.
Okay, good to
Okay,
know.
yeah. the second metal festival. Yeah. Alors, let's speak the common point between the crowd of Wacken and Hellfest and Motoculture is beer, I think.
Yeah, yeah, could be.
Alors, so there is also a French song from personally it touched me. It's called La vie, in parentheses, La vie est and un cinéma. Can you say it in French, maybe? And could you explain why this title? It was inspired by movies, and you sing in French, and it makes me think a bit to Theater of Tragedy. They make a song in French, Image, in 2000 in the electro period called Image, but in French version, collector version. And it makes me think it's collector. Liv Christine sings in French. It was a French market, and at this time I organized contest to. It's my last one single in French, Image. So there is a French song. So
Yeah.
why this song? What's the story about this song? La vie est un cinéma, please.
Yeah, La vie est un cinéma, right?
Yes,
A little
yes.
bit. I normally, when I was younger, I did also some French songs in my first band where we did covers like Non, je ne regrette rien or something like this.
Ah, okay.
So more like chansons.
Oh yeah, old school. Yeah, yeah.
But it was great. So I knew how to sing French a little bit, even if I did not really understand everything.
It's okay.
But it was not easy to learn like La vie est un cinéma because somehow these words are not the easiest ones. I don't know, but we tried to match like some English words, some English sentences in the verses, and then chorus totally
Yeah.
French. Since we're also noticed that a lot of more French people are coming to our shows, and we wanted to connect more with them. And since I'm connected to France a little bit more,
Yeah.
it was a perfect match.
Okay. I think perfect match, perfect song. But in fact, in the album Break the Silence, all the songs are hits, are hymns, are anthems. How do you work? Because it's in my mind. Your previous album is still in my mind. The previous album in 2023, all the songs are in my mind. Resurrection, etc. And the new one, the first song, Still High, Rising High, all the songs are in my mind. The chorus, you worked a lot about how do you find these hooks, these licks, this chorus, because it's a lot of work for that. For people who have to, I listen a lot of stuff, but that's why it will be probably album of the month in January. How do you work to make all these 10 songs, 10 good songs, and 10 hymns, 10 hits, we say?
I cannot really answer that.
You think about
I
live
just,
impact, you think about the market, the marketing, your
I
emotions.
think what we always start with is having the idea of the song. So having like a title or something and having a good melody for the title.
Yeah.
And it's more difficult to find good words for a good melody than the other way around. So I think that is something that helps. And also for this album especially, since we knew we wanted to have a little bit more of cultural other stuff, we started sometimes with other languages, like this rising high African voice that we had, or with the Bulgarian
voices,
choir in Let There Be Rain, and some other stuff. So that was inspiring for us to take this and trying to write a Beyond the Black song around it. And that was having like one big idea in the song and trying to let everything else fit into that. That is important instead of trying to make everything like screaming, hey, I'm the main part in this song,
Yeah, it's very various. Very rich. Yeah. Wow. In the new album, Break the Silence, it's the same. It's the same. Different thing, different stuff. Maybe you experiment more. You have percussions in Remember in the Dancing in the Dark, but you experiment a new song, a new duet also with Chris Arms from Lord of the Lost, who lost Eurovision contest in 2022, if I'm right.
room is quiet, one candle burns and shadows come alive.
Would you, if you Germany, I called you, please Beyond the Black, because you are the ambassador for Germany for next Eurovision contest. Do you accept, like Lord of the Lost did it, or it's a risk? You take a risk.
I don't know. I don't know if Germans can really win this a lot of
Yeah, because
times.
German people can't vote for you. German people can't vote for you.
No, I think if you have the perfect song for it, I would do it. But you
Okay.
really, yeah, you really have to nail it to really win something. But yeah, I'm not sure. I wouldn't say no, since of course it's an honor.
Mm.
But yeah, it needs to be fit
Yeah,
perfectly to
yeah.
what you're doing and what is happening
Yeah,
around it.
yeah, yeah. But you know, maybe you have more chance for to win than France because France we lost since my birth year, 1977. And
I
so,
think.
and I can vote for you because France can vote for Germany. So you have your
You could.
chance. But Lord of the Lost lost. And but you make a song for with Chris Arms. So have you heard the new album of Lord of the Lost? The two albums, Opus Noir 1 and 2, French
A
word.
little bit,
A little bit,
of
yeah,
course,
yeah.
since we were preparing for the show that we did last week together.
Okay, okay,
So, yeah.
okay. Alors, can you tell me more about the song? Very nice music video also, and very yeah, I have goosebumps. The art of being alone. Is it about isolation? Maybe social isolation? Uh,
It is also about things that are negative beliefs as well, like
oh,
something that you're telling yourself
ah,
when you're alone, and
mm,
other people can tell you too, and
mm,
that you, when you're alone, you're thinking about all of that stuff, right? And
yeah,
when you're thinking about the music video that we did for it, when you see me in that room with all of these negative beliefs on the
yeah,
walls,
yeah.
that I was choosing for myself, by the way, and I was yeah, it was kind of emotional for me to go into that small room and also a little bit more like therapy to do and to destroy or not destroy or delete the negative words out of it and doing something positive out of these sentences.
Mm.
So doing that makes it much more special to me, and I hope that people can really feel this healing somehow. And being alone doesn't mean you need to, yeah, be totally melancholy and
Right.
emotional
Yeah.
and all of that stuff, and to, yeah, be mad at yourself, and trying to be okay with being alone with yourself and all of that stuff. Yeah.
Mm. And Chris Arms about at start it sings with you. Enfin, after with clean voice at the end, more growls, black metal screams by
Mhm.
Chris Arms and this song. It's a friend, Chris Arms, I guess.
Yeah, we are friends now more than ever. We've
Yeah,
we've met before in on festivals,
yeah.
but we didn't really have the chance to talk to each other. But when it came to that song, he was producing something with our producer, with our Beyond the Black producer. And so the connection came that we th thought about doing something together. And that was one of these songs when you get something back from a feature guest where I
Yeah.
said, okay, that's really getting another dimension to the song, and it makes it much better than it was before. And
Mm.
yeah, that really surprised me. And his screams, of course,
Yeah.
we played that live a few days ago,
Yeah.
and I think it has so much energy.
Yeah. You were and they are signed on Napalm Records, your previous label before to sign with Nuclear Blast
Yeah.
for the in your discography
Mhm.
for the small story. Okay. What are your main goals or expectations for Break the Silence new album? At this because six studio album to conquer all the world to be the
Of
number
course.
one after Within Temptation and to the new generation of symphonic because you are more than the symphonic metal band groove
Mm.
metal heavy metal modern metal alternative metal what you want but Chris
Yeah.
Chris agreed about that
Melodic metal.
but, yeah yeah yeah
Maybe.
yeah
But yeah,
yeah
Of course, that's our goal, to make steps forward and to let a lot of people know what we're doing. And yeah, playing some headline slots on different
Yeah.
festivals.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
of course, with this particular album, for me, that people really think about the theme, thinking about,
It,
okay, we need to talk a little bit more with each other and
yeah.
not just trying to put your opinions out there and not really listening to the opinion of the other one. And I think if that happens, I would be the most proud.
To think by his own mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And not to be focused on the mobile phone every day and not to say hello to people.
But also in the internet, if you're having a good conversation, you can listen to the other one. But most of the time, I'm thinking
Yeah.
about, okay, people just want to put out their
Mm.
opinion and not
Yeah.
really have a discussion about the
Yeah.
theme. And if you
Yeah.
don't like what somebody else is posting, you're unfollowing instead of trying to
Yeah.
understand,
And to
to discuss
communicate.
about it,
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that is really dividing us more. And
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hope that these themes, and because we're singing about all of that stuff, that people maybe can think about it.
Yeah, it's a problem of time also because people on internet, it's all very quick, all happens very quick, and people don't take the time to communicate. In fact, it's a
Mm.
bit like last album of the Dracula Coil and Christina and Andreas fight against that about the bad things about social networks and internet on their last album, Sleepless
Mm.
Empire. And Christina tried to communicate, to know why if people say bad things on internet. They try
Mm.
to communicate, and
Mm.
because she answers and she make a pedagogic. She wants to know all people are like that, and it's
Mm.
and to better. So, what did you about French connection? What did you think about? What did you prefer on the last Olympic Games in Paris? Did you prefer the live performance, but recorded for the voice of GOJIRA or Céline Dion? You as a metalhead, but singer, female voice, and Eiffel Tower. Both.
I don't know. I think Gojira did an amazing job, right? That was a great show. If I'm right with what you said, with the house where they did like
Yeah,
all of that stuff there, that was really, really cool,
you
I
like it.
think. But I'm a
Okay.
fan of Celine Dion
Celine
too.
Dion. You
Yeah,
ready?
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love her songs, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is it true? Quick question: is it true that very early, you personally, you start a competition on TV
Mhm.
for about voice? I don't know the voices or Star Academy in France. We have that also. Is it true that you make a contest very young on TV when you start your
Yes,
career?
yes.
Okay,
I was 11 years old.
even
And it was
okay.
like a children TV show.
And you
And
won. You won.
yeah, and I was winning that one finally. So yeah, it was kind of crazy what happened afterwards. But that was the first time where I was connected to the music business. Before I had
Yeah,
a band
yeah.
that was locally
Okay.
playing, but yeah, then I got more into TV
Yeah,
and
yeah. And you won. You won the contest on TV. You
yeah.
won. Okay. Okay, okay. And so it opened the door.
I think so. Yeah, I got in touch with other people in the business, and
Yeah,
that was the most important thing for Beyond the Black, to have like all of these connections, and that is something
yeah.
that you cannot really have if you're
Okay.
just starting with
Yeah.
something.
Okay.
And this really helps. Yeah.
Okay. And very last question after I let you. Did you work on Break the Silence with Sasha Paeth also, like the previous album, or not? Sasha Paeth,
Yeah,
guitarist of Luca Turilli, many things in Germany. Yeah,
he
you
did
work.
some stuff for us, yeah.
Uh, he
We are mainly working with Elephant Music at the moment, but of course he's still connected with everything, and yeah, so he's part of the team.
okay. He produced the new album, Break the Silence. Okay. Okay. He produced it. Break the Silence. He
We,
produced it.
he was part of the producing
But
team, yeah,
okay. But Chris produced
but not
also.
only.
Oh yeah. Okay. It's a work of team. Okay, well, I'm going to let you. If you have French words for the French people, but all other people in the world, you can conclude you. And congratulations for this album once again. Break the Silence, album of the month in January on Metal Ops with equality, some equals, lot of stuff. But on Nuclear Blast, available on the 9th of January. Last words for you. It's for you.
Bonjour, everyone. I cannot
Au revoir.
talk in French right now, but I hope that that you like what we're doing right now, that you're inspired by it, and that you enjoy our next shows, maybe that you come to Paris. That would be great. And till then, thank you so much for your support. This really means the world to us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Dankeschön. We are waiting for you in France. We are going to check your social networks for the live dates coming, your tour. And don't be careful, la vie est un cinéma.
La vie est un cinéma.
I let you. Thank you very, very much. And congratulations for this album once again.
Thank you so much. Have
Bye,
a great
Jennifer.
day. Bye
Bye, you
bye.
too.